In the Seattle area, 3 women managed to escape from a sinking SUV after driving it right into a swamp. You see, the out-of-towners had just rented the luxury car, and they say they were just following directions from the GPS. More from KOMO's John Flick.
Members of the Mercer Island dive team on a mission. Get to a Mercedes submerged in the slough. It's an SUV recovery in murky water. Soon, they're all hooked up, and after several starts and stops, the tow truck does its work, slowly pulling the vehicle to dry land. How this all happened is quite a story of getting lost and apparently bad GPS directions.
Sitcom parodies of something like this, and to actually see it's surprising.
Bellevue fire officials admit this can be a confusing area in the dark.
I don't know why they wouldn't question driving into a puddle that doesn't seem to end.
I talked to the coworker of the women who says they're in town for a conference, had dinner, and were headed back to their hotel in Bellevue. Just after midnight, they took a wrong turn and relied on GPS.
They were trying to reroute their path and found this boat launch near the entrance to I-90 here at South Bellevue and just kept driving into the water.
He says one of the women immediately jumped to safety. And we understand the other 2 women tried to stay with the SUV as long as they could, standing on these side door frames, but they finally had to wade to safety when the vehicle kept drifting out farther into the slough. Now they're left with a washed out rental vehicle and a GPS system that might not have quite lived up to its promise.
Yeah, not so never lost after all.
Not so never lost.
Yeah.
Although in their defense, they said that it was dark out, and
Sure.
you couldn't really see the depth of the water.
And it's easy to laugh at that story, but it really could have gotten
You could see how
serious. It could have gotten
big issue
bad.
there.
I
Yeah.
think people get GPS hypnosis. You're just thinking about the GPS.
Just the voice.
Whoa!
Turn
And-
right at the next light.
Yeah, that's good. You've got another career if you ever
Too
want
much
to do
GPS.
that.
There you go.